Greetings, fellow captains, and welcome back to another episode of World of Warships with the Hive Hound. And, well, today we've got a couple of big announcements. Not only did we got the 1,000 subscribers, which we announced on Monday, but since then, I've also become a YouTube partner. So, as you probably would have noticed, there was probably an ad at the beginning. There'll probably be an ad at the end if you get that far. but I promise you, 100%, I've been through all the monetization details and everything, and there will be absolutely no way I will ever put an ad in the middle of a video. Nothing is worse than being in the middle of watching something and all you get is "Raid Shadow Legends." Yeah, I just won't do it to you guys. I promise that. Obviously, I don't know too much about the ads and stuff. I'm quite new at this. If there's anything that's particularly annoying and it's getting on enough people's nerves, drop me a comment, let me know, and I'll look at taking it out. But like, obviously, we've got the opportunity to get a little something back for the amount of work that I put into these videos. So I figured we'd go for it and just see what comes of it. And I've also spent a colossal amount of time designing our first merch. I know it sounds like I feel really weird saying this, but a couple of people mentioned it. We were laughing and joking about it, so I was like, all right, okay. But why not? Screw it. So I've got a Teespring store, links in the description. Don't feel any pressure to rush out and buy anything. Like, honestly, it's there for a laugh, but you know, if you do fancy it, then crack on, go ahead. Now, I did try to record all this on the PlayStation whilst filming, so if there's a bit of continuity issues here, it's because I'm recording it after the fact. And I'm waiting for me to flip to the second part of my announcement, which seems to be taking a little bit longer than I was hoping. So yes, there's a little clue to the second part of the announcement that you might be able to make out on the screen. But here we go. We are about to switch over to announcement part 2, which is I'm more excited for, to be honest with you. So if we scoodle over to my patches here, yes, that's right, community contributor. Literally, my alarm went off this morning to get up and get to work, and about 5 minutes after I got up and made the arduous journey to my desk in my living room to get on with some work, I had a message from Discord from the guys over in the community program at Wargaming, and yeah, it's official. We had a chat, went through all the details. I was quite happy with how their community contributor program works. And in all fairness, it's pretty open and fair. I don't think I'm allowed to give out like the details, but we're told we can actively sort of like, if we're going to give a bad review on a ship because it's bad, then we're allowed to do it. Just be respectful about it, which I think is perfectly fine and acceptable. We get the ships on loan for the campaigns, and some of the premium ships that they give us, we get to keep, or they'll take them back. So that's why we're doing a video on the Yudachi. So we'll go over the details. So as expected, it's really sneaky. It's got really powerful torpedoes, and it also has pyromaniacs. It's pretty good at setting fires. It's one of the Shiratsu class destroyers, one of 10 in the series, and they were essentially escort ships designed for fast torpedo attacks. So let's have a quick look at the stats. So 11,880 hit points, not very much. Fairly standard Japanese destroyer guns. We have 5 guns that are 127 mil, can shoot at 10 kilometers and have a reload time of 7.5 seconds. The torpedoes, these are some big boys, some 610 millimeter quadruple torpedoes, sort of like you find on the Cargo. 73-second reload time, which is really good. 21,000 858 maximum damage. With my build, they're 10 kilometer standard, but I've got the range, so they're 11.2, and maximum speed 35 knots. So no, it's not a particularly fast destroyer. Detectability though, we've got it down to 4.6. But here is the big thing about the Yudachi. Not only does it have the smoke generator, alright, you've only got 2, but you've also got the torpedo reload booster as well. So 71 knots the speed of the torpedoes are, so they're not slow by any means, but you have got great range. But you have the options to change that, which we're going to hopefully skip over to now. We're going to have a look. So my basic mods, aiming mod system 1, so you can get the torps around faster. Propulsion mod for stopping and to go into smoke or accelerating out. Concealment mod, that's pretty obvious for option 3. And for the 4th mod, I think we go for the torpedo reload booster, so get faster torpedoes reload. But this is the key one. This is the big one here. You can swap out your 10 kilometer or 11.2 kilometer torps in my build to 7.8 kilometer 80 knot torps that have more damage. So you can have 2 quite distinctly different play styles with this ship. And what we're going to do, in all fairness, I took it out with the 11.2 kilometer torps. First game I had, scored almost 150,000 damage, which you will see. I had one awful game, but everyone potatoes from time to time. And immediately after filming this bit, I took it out again, and that's going to be the first gameplay that you see. So we're going to have a look at it with the short range torps first of all, and then we're going to go and check it out in the wild with the long range torpedoes. So I've kind of already given it away, but I'm hoping it sort of shows the difference between the two sort of play styles that you have to adopt for the torpedoes. So we're on the short range torpedoes for this match. I am going to speed it up because who wants to sit there and watch 2 games of me sneaking around in the destroyer, occasionally firing torpedoes off and trying to fill the time with, oh yay, I'm going round another corner and trying to be really, really sneaky. So I do the standard destroyer thing here, obviously, fire 2 sets of torps off randomly either side of those islands, because quite frequently someone will be dumb enough to charge straight through and you can pick up a kill. So my plan here, and I screw this up for myself, I was like, haha, that destroyer's got crap detectability, but I was like, right, that catches off, is sitting in that smoke, I'm going to sneak in close enough, keeping an eye out for where he shoots from, because I want to torpedo him. But of course, with the changes, they get spotted from 7 kilometers whilst hiding in their smoke, and I'm too close. I spot him and he starts running. We do fire off a random set of torps, but we've got we don't think those are going to hit. We're not holding much hope for those. But the guys now are coming around the island, not paying attention, and we still haven't been spotted, so nobody knows we're here. Then, you know, there's a distinct chance that we're gonna catch him out and get him full broadside and get a couple of torpedo hits, which is exactly what happens. And I'm a bit of a masochist. I like to sit around and watch what happens. I probably should have been moving for my next target. And there we go. Dink, dink, dink. 2 hits and flooding. 33,000. He has put the flooding out. But 33,000 damage from 2 torps. So that's with the torpedo reduction on the Guneisenhower. One more torp, we probably would have finished him off. So we're going to speed it back up again because, well, the Guneisenhower is essentially chasing me down. And I do not want to get shot by a Guneisenhower with the crutches off. We fire a random set of torps off, but again, they were kind of panic torps just in case he decided to chase us, which he doesn't. He turns around and and kills one of our ships instead. He fired his torpedoes back at me. Same sort of thing, just seeing if it sticks. So we get spotted by the Gneisenauer's plane, have a bit of a panic attack, hit the speed boost, get clipped by the Kutchers off, but it's nothing too painful. We're waiting. We know that Gneisenauer's got to come around that corner. There he is. We've not got the angle, and he's too close to really sit there and wait. But whoop, hello. Who's this cheeky little blighter here? We have a Kagero coming in behind us. He's not spotted us. He's not in our detectability range. He makes the absolute fatal mistake of slamming on the brakes and smoking up. Yes, I done a hive. I smashed straight into an island. It's never going to change. I'm never going to be any different. I'm always going to do silly things every now and again, like not pay attention, crash into islands because I'm too focused on trying to get the kill. But if you noticed, that was the first part of the clue. It's still flapping away there in the wind. Devastating strike. One cargo gone. We've got the community contributor flag on the top of our ship. Now, we know the Gneisenauer is going to be over here. I'm hoping we've hold enough distance. But no, there he is. Oh crap. Don't worry, torpedo reload booster. And very smartly for me, which I'm extremely surprised at, we decide to hold our second salvo, because this Gneisenauer, as you can see, is going to pull one hell of a turn. Unfortunately for him, not enough of a turn. And that is kill number 2. And the Gneisenauer is now officially dead. He fired his torpedoes, and in all fairness, very nearly caught us out. Very nearly. But yes, he is officially at the bottom of Davy Jones's locker. And we're not going to speed up from here because, yeah, that's something interesting. Some bad detectability on that Kagero. That's a Kagero. Equal health. I've got torps reloaded. Maybe he's not paying attention. We can take him until the Akatsuki turns up. Now, I know they're both crap gunboats. Yudachi, not a good gunboat. So we're going to try and bide a bit of time here. They know they're spotted. Surely they're aware that they're spotted. They've not really made any significant course adjustments. They detect me. This is where the smoke parade starts. We fire some torps randomly into the smoke because, well, hell, if you get lucky once, you might get lucky twice. So we've got them fired off, but they're capping our base. I'm not going to sit here and let them take our base. No siree, not at all. So I'm going to swing my boat around. They're probably not expecting me to come back so quickly, or at least that's my plan. We do have some support coming in, so even if I can just light them up, we should win this. We should come off better off, and we are spotted. And yeah, as you can see, okay, yeah, the Yudachi's got guns, but you know, they're more oh shit, or there's someone on really low health. Let's finish them off. So we've taken out the Akatsuki's engine. So he's stuffed. He's not going anywhere. He is not dodging those torpedoes. He opens a full salvo on me, but we spot them straight away and they were really easy to dodge. So yes, it's only 71,000, but so far we've killed 2 destroyers. Is it 2 destroyers? Yes, he was destroyer number 2. So we've got the Gneisenauer and 2 destroyers. And here we go. Here's the Kagero. And because I was smart and didn't blow my wad and fire both sets of torpedoes at the Akatsuki, the Kagero gets us with his torpedoes. But we get him with us. Picks up our 4th kill. 75,000 damage. We score almost 500,000. 3,280 XP, and 277,000 after all the ship taxes. I did notice you got charged full price for the use of the Yudachi. I thought premiums had a discount on the service costs. I could be wrong. Now, unfortunately, I have had to have muted the sound here because I did jump into a party halfway through this game with a couple of friends because, well, hey, Yudachi just got made community contributor. I was excited, okay? I wanted to tell everyone. And if you made it this far as well, just want to say apologies for the video being a bit later than they usually are. I wanted to take out the Yudachi. I wanted to play it. I wanted to give you guys my personal thoughts on the new ship before we go doing anything crazy like spending, was it 24,000 doubloons to unlock it, which you can do right now. But like, I thought I wanted to give an honest opinion, an honest review. And would I buy it outright? Hell no. It's what, 2,500 doubloons to do the campaign? Is the campaign worth grinding? So far, I'd say yes. I'd say yes. It really, really is worth grinding. This little tugboat is. I'm not even a destroyer player. Like, I don't particularly spend a lot of time playing destroyers. I've put a couple of promotion orders into making my destroyer captains a bit sneakier, but they're not a class. How you won't see me playing destroyers on my stream. What you'll see is people making fun of me when I do try and play destroyers on my streams. So we've sent a couple of torpedoes over in the direction of that Vladivostok. To be honest with you, I really wasn't expecting much. I thought, yeah, we'll fire them off. But I thought, yeah, he must have turned. No one sails in a straight line for that long. So we'll go over here and we'll harass this Alabama. But, oh wait, how many torpedo hits? Devastating strike and 70,000 damage. So that was a full health Vladivostok deleted and sunk to the bottom of the ocean immediately. Which is a bit of a lesson to you. It doesn't matter how big, how tanky your ship is. Never, ever sail in a straight line. Because there is going to be a little torpedo boat out there somewhere waiting for you. And if you make that fatal mistake, well, that's what's going to happen. So this Akatsuki is just getting into our range to spot us. So we are going to open up the guns. So you can see, yes, they hit fairly hard. They've got a good firing arc. But they're not your primary weapons. They should never be your primary weapons, as we score only one hit on that Alabama. So at least he had the smarts to turn. And it doesn't look like we hit him in the torpedo belt either, because he seemed to take a significant chunk of damage there. I decide I'm gonna focus this Alabama, and I'm making my priority target. B's taken, obviously. We've successfully capped that, and well, the Alabama's heading over to A, and he's gonna cause a bit of a scene and a bit of a ruckus. So our plan is to finish him off before he gets the chance. But they do have a King George over here as well. A is now capped and skewered, so we're just gonna do some harassing. There's two battleships here. One of them's full health. Surely there is something more that we can offer our team. So we fire one salvo at the King George. And the Alabama is sneaking behind the island. Now my plan here was get around the other side of the island, top the Alabama before he comes back out the other side and knows where we are, and hopefully catch him out again. So the $1 million question is, how smart is the Alabama player? Is he going to be the same as the Vladivostok guy and just going to sail in straight lines? We also got a bit of a problem here because that King George is heading our way. He is getting reasonably close to us. And he gets deleted. We have a second set of torpedoes ready. Do I fire them at the Alabama? He's turning away. I'm thinking here, like, I'm forgetting that I've got 11-kilometer range, and but there's a lot of torpedoes heading his way, and it's a bit of a waste. You know, alright, I know I reload in 73 seconds, but if those guys that have overrun A start heading over this way, there is still 3 ships left, despite us having 5. And there we go, another hit on the Alabama, taking us up to 100,000 damage. And we are going to fire that salvo, but the Alabama's player is a bit smarter and he doesn't tend to sail in straight lines too much. Now, I noticed they are taking B, and even though, well, no, we're actually behind on ships now. So even though we were ahead on ships, the enemy is ahead of points. So I feel like I need to put some work in, head back to B because I'm the fastest I can. Chances are it's going to be their destroyer. I'm full health. Even if he is full health, at least it's a fair fight. At least it's a straight up Kagro versus Kagro battle, and I make my let's say my first mistake in the game, but I do make a big mistake because I get a serious case of the bloodlust when I spot this this Miyoko coming up. So we head into B. Do we start capturing it? We do. We start capturing it, and I see this Miyoko and I'm like, oh, look at him, he's not got much health. Let's use these guns. Hold on for a second, wait for that Bismarck to get out of the way so he's not going to spot us and not detect us, because I don't mind fighting 1, don't particularly want to fight 2, but we line up our shots and we open fire. Now, the reload's not the greatest on this. And fair play, the Miyoko, I was stupid. I was in the cap. He knew I was there somewhere. His guns were pointing. He was ready and waiting. And, oh, hello, here we go. The Bismarck and the Yudachi is here. We score some hits. The Yudachi's torps are flying absolutely everywhere. The Atago is pinging the crap out of us. We hit the smoke screen. And our teammate kindly takes out the other Yudachi, so we don't have to worry about him too much. Now it's just the 3 of us, the Miyoko and the Bismarck, but the Bismarck's got a good chunk of health, so he is definitely going to be my torpedo target. So first tube's away, second tube's away. To be honest with you, I was expecting him to reverse, but which he does initially. So I think I'm gonna die. Let's get these second lot of torpedoes off, and just make sure he's dead. And there we go, 3 hits and flooding, and we're gonna back out because he's unspotted. But this is just silly. I kind of fire a set kind of in front just in case he does change direction, but he's obviously got the propulsion mod, because you're just going to see him absolutely launch himself forward. And look at him, look at the acceleration on that. My car's not even that fast. And he's dodged them, but as you can see, if you're paying attention to the top corner, he is still flooding. He's taking damage. He's going to take a couple of shots from our teammates as well, which is going to help us with that damage. He took a nice little salvo there, and again taking even more damage whilst our flooding is just slowly but surely ticking over. And where is it? Where is it? Come on. Die, Bismarck. Die. Boom. Just a flesh wound. 147,000 damage. And this is coming for someone who knows they don't play DDs and they're not very good in general. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, take care.